Hey, Soul Survivors, we are live. Good to have you guys here. We are back in the kitchen. Let me grab my coffee. See how you guys are doing. You guys survived Thanksgiving okay? I had a really nice day. I went to see my mother and my sister and my niece, and then I ended up going to a friend's house. So it was really nice. So I'd love to hear what you guys are up to. I am freezing. It's snowy and icy, and I just turned my heat up to 79 degrees. I am frozen to the core, but I just got done doing a podcast. Let me know if you guys are able to see that. I see you guys logging in, and yeah, nice hot coffee going on. I had some hot chocolate earlier, but how was everybody's Thanksgiving? It's 9 degrees. Oh my gosh, I don't know what it is here. 9 degrees. I am miserable. And Debbie, you know, this is my first year in this house. We'll see how weatherproof it is. Let's see, weather in my city. Let's see. I don't know what it is. It was snowy and icy. It's 22 degrees. You have 9 degrees? Are you surviving? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I definitely do not like the cold, but we have a recipe to make. I have some friends coming over tomorrow and no chicken. I did buy chicken. I got 8 chickens I got to debone before I go to bed. So you guys are going to help me with that. But I got 2 recipes. I'm going to make ranch dressing, and you're closer to Lake Michigan. Yeah, I used to live on Lake Michigan, and that lake effect is no joke. I used to think, come on, people, it's not that bad, but it's horrible. Also, where my lake is located, it's a small one, but I get all the drift. So we're also going to make ambrosia tonight. So that's the plan for the day. So how was your Thanksgiving, Debbie? What'd you end up doing? So as you are commenting, this is the ingredients for ambrosia. You need fruit cocktail, oranges, mandarin oranges, bag of mini marshmallows, coconut, hair tie, and good to have you here. We're making ambrosia, opening up the conversation. I picked the topic is my person, a narcissist. I just got a message from somebody asking my opinion on their person. So we'll get into it, and there's a little twist to his situation. So seeing if he's going to log in. And if not, we'll just go ahead and start talking. And then you'll also need, sounds weird, but you need sour cream. So I did go to the store today. Got some eggs, finally. But I don't need the eggs tonight. But let me load this up. I got TikTok. We'll see. My phone's at 13%. I don't know. That's my fault. I was trying to charge it, and then I notified people and forgot to plug it in. So we'll see. All right, let me just log in real quick to that. But Anne, how was your Thanksgiving? Hopefully you had a nice one.
Kim Kardashian being one.
All right, don't want to get in trouble. Okay. I'm still having, I think what I need to do for my sink, I think I actually need to drain my septic system. Bert, good to have you here. We're getting ready to have our discussion, and getting all these messages popping through. So let me just, well, it just stopped. I might have to reload. It's so annoying, to be honest, trying to get Facebook. It took me about 25 minutes. Home has stopped. Okay, I think I'm still live. So, all right, so we're going to start. I hope my bowl's big enough. I got, what is this? 1.5 pounds, 24 ounces of sour cream. We're going to go ahead and put that in the bowl. This is actually really good. It turns out really sweet. So I think you guys will like it. It does have coconut in it. Not everybody's a fan of coconut, but I like this stuff. It's actually pretty expensive if you go to a deli. So I'm going to give you the recipe. I learned this in 7th grade, and it's so easy. I've always remembered the recipe. The lighting is terrible on TikTok. cannot win. I don't know. We got that lighting going. Dang it. I don't know. It was good for a while. All right. So, ambrosia. This is a decadent sweet dessert. And I don't know, kind of healthy, except for the marshmallows. But sweetened coconut. It's got some sugar in it, but it's all good. So how was your Thanksgiving, Bert? All right. Sour cream. Probably need a bigger bowl. The fruit cocktail we're going to drain, and good to have you guys joining. We're opening up the topic to whatever you guys would like to talk about. I wish they didn't add grapes. I don't mind grapes, but I don't like them as much in here. But if you have little ones, cut them in half if you have little ones. I should probably do that. I got a 3-year-old coming tomorrow. I'll go ahead and do that. Might as well be safe. I don't want kids choking on your food. So I did do that video with Jack Zyda. I don't know if you guys were able to see that. And Debbie, so you, that's where Debbie, I'll close it. But she was a traumatic brain injury survivor. So, all right, we'll just make this safe. And it changed her personality. I did a video about Phineas Gage, and he was a man who ended up getting a steel rod. Oh, these are cut. No, they're not. Steel rod put through his brain, and it changed his personality. So if you want to see what happened with her and how her personality was changed, it'll be an interesting thing. But the topic is my person a narcissist? And I know sometimes people kind of think maybe their person is a narcissist, but we also have to look at the part that we play. All right, so I'm going to try to drain this a little bit more. I always get the light syrup or in its natural juices. I don't know why they put so much sugar into fruit. It's sweet enough. All right, so we got that going. And I'm going to drain the mandarin oranges. Hell yeah. So we do have to think about the part that we play. And to be honest, I can't remember. Yeah, we drain this. There's another recipe I have with mandarin oranges, bananas, and just vanilla pudding mix. But I see you guys. How was everybody's Thanksgiving? The more you guys comment, the more it helps. All right, so we're going to drain this. Add the mandarin oranges. Stir it up a little bit. So is my person a narcissist? Now, sometimes, I hope I didn't need to use all that. We have to remember that sometimes we chase people. Have we already established our relationship? I know sometimes narcissists can be dismissive avoidance. My necklace just broke. It felt like something was crawling on me. All right, so you just add in, I'm going to add in most of the bag. I'm going to save some for something. All right. So we got that. I probably need a bigger bag. Phil, hello. Good to have you here. My necklace just broke. Christmas gift idea. Did it just fall off or break? Maybe it just fell off. All right, one sec. I love these little clips from the Dollar Tree. You didn't say it. I was thinking it. When I got hit, he was like, "Are you okay? I thought you are for real." Do you mean that? What do you mean? Oh, okay. Are you talking about your car accident? I know I was in a car accident with like a 16 or 17-year-old, and he was all upset that he was going to get grounded. I had my little baby in the car, and what does that say? Encourage your viewers to share your live and invite more friends, but feel free to comment. Let me get a larger bowl. You didn't say it. You were thinking it. I bet. Like, are you for real? All right. Maybe I was supposed to save the mandarin orange juice. Maybe not. No, I think that's only for the banana pudding one. All right. Then you're going to take the marshmallows, just dump them on in and stir it up, and you got your ambrosia. So I didn't realize it made this much. Yay. I got 4 other people coming tomorrow. So there's going to be 5 of us. This is definitely enough for 5 people. It's supposed to be a side dish. So is my person a narcissist? The person I was talking with was like, I got to chase them. And like they're really hard to make plans with, except when they need something. Then, it seems like they appear and they're willing to spend time with you. They're willing to talk to you. But when we chase people, we're kind of training them that it's okay to be dismissive towards us. And do we really know how much they really like us? So they were not, I don't know how intimate, if they kissed or anything, but they had not had sex. So also don't know the duration exactly of, can't remember how long the relationship is. But when we allow people to only show up when they need something, that's all they're going to do. And it's important to match energies with people. That's really hard to do sometimes. If you're an anxious attacher, that's really hard to do. If you've been with a narcissist, they make you anxious, or we allow them to subconsciously. And it just turns into a toxic relationship because we become more anxious and they become more dismissive. And it's a complete cycle that neither person is getting their needs met. So some of these relationships are just with a dismissive avoidant. And the narcissist often will lie about their intentions, future fake. They do give the silent treatment. So it can be really hard to pinpoint what they truly are. Are they a narcissist or just dismissive avoidant? But when somebody gives you the silent treatment, when they're not willing to talk to you, it's hard to tell if somebody just needs space. It'd be nice if they just communicated that, but that's still an indication that they are not available. They are not emotionally available. So you either, as I say, accept or reject. And I'm going to accept my ambrosia. I love this stuff. I haven't had it in years. Debbie says, yes, he was all upset about it. Tell me why if they don't care. What do you mean, tell me why if they don't care? See a lot of people joining in. Tell you, it's hard to tell if you're asking me or just kind of speaking in a, what is it, third person? How would that be? So here's the ambrosia. It looks funky, but it tastes delicious. All right, so we got that made. I'm going to see how much of that fits in here. And we'll just put it out for tomorrow. I can't tell if he cares or is just being a butt. Yeah, sometimes with sarcasm or how often they are inconsistent, it is hard to tell. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to save a little out so I can taste test it just a little bit. You can go ahead and just use that fruit bowl. Might as well. All right. So let me put this in the fridge. Then we'll make our ranch dressing. And then we'll get started on the chicken. Then I need to go to bed. All right. So that'll sit overnight. Kind of get all the sugar all in. Hi, Austin. How was my Thanksgiving? My Thanksgiving was fantastic. I went to see my mom. My niece made dessert, so she made these really cute turkey cupcakes, not made with turkey, but they were delicious and adorable. and they look like little turkeys, and she made it extra special by she made it extra special by decorating them. There's 4 of them, and because there's 4 of us, and she made one a little bit different. And then she had us see what was different. My hair is amazing. Thank you. Oh, we love our mom and dad. Parents are fantastic. So she made it a little bit different, and we had to pick what was different. I couldn't find it. She had it decorated like some M&Ms that had little dimples. Each one had 2 and 2 dimples, but one only had 1. And my mom got it. So my mom got a special little gift. And then she loves me so much. She's like, you know what, Aunt Cindy, I got something for you. And she got me this little bracelet. So that was my little consolation prize. So thank you, Austin. So that's my story. Marty is laying on my bed and we're eating red licorice. Your dog's eating red licorice. Sounds good. You like my eyes and my hair? Good. Because I can't change my eyes. I'm glad you like it. So I'm going to try this in a little bit. You will see me eat it. You can watch my facial expressions. I have decided, I knew I had something in my hair. I'm going to try this for the first time. Now, I went to Aldi's. I'm going to try their ranch salad dressing. A lot of times it's the exact same thing. I went to my mom's and they had Hidden Valley Ranch. So we're going to see the homemade kind. So, hi, Mimi. I just made ambrosia. I'm going to try it in a little bit. A little marshmallow delight. And we're making homemade ranch dressing because I've been craving it. Every time I go to my mom's, I'm craving their dressing. She is in like an assisted living, and only when needed, kind of independent billet type thing. So, all right, we need 1 cup milk, 1 cup mayonnaise, super easy. You gotta refrigerate it for 30 minutes. I am doing good. How was your Thanksgiving, Mimi? All right, so 1 cup milk, that's super easy. Then we'll do the mayonnaise. Let me see which one I want to use. I got too many mayonnaises. And 1 cup milk. All right, so I'm mixing up in here because I've never made it. I don't know how easy it is to mix the mayonnaise. All right, 1 cup milk. And then all right, 1 cup mayonnaise. This is the canola oil mayonnaise. I'm trying to think. Maybe I'm just going to use a regular. I don't know. I'll just use a regular. Might as well just use a regular. Let me rinse this out. Okay. And then 1 cup mayonnaise. Have any of you ever made your own ranch dressing? Tell me. I know at my high school they had the best mayonnaise or the best ranch dressing. So when we are with somebody who doesn't give us the time of day, except when they need something, I was just watching a video before I logged in about the dismissive avoidant and the anxious attacher. And they were saying basically, it's almost like you have to accept that you're worth less than good communication, and the avoidant really kind of needs you to stand up like, look, this is either going to be consistent or, we got to stop. I deserve consistency, and you got to word it the right way too, because they will run. It's just not a healthy situation. It will always bring heartache. They need to discard because they don't like dealing with the emotions, and you're going to start feeling emotions because you can feel them pull away. So unless you're super strong to where you can deal with that, but you're dealing with less than you deserve. Austin says it's important that people are beautiful inside and out. Yes, take care of your physical body as much as possible. Be the best you can be that way. We can't change everything about ourselves, but we can take care of ourselves. And, whatever our blessings were, those are what we optimize. But as far as the inside, my goodness, that is up to us. You're tired, but you're staying up late. That's right. What day is it? Friday. This day has gone by so quickly. So I'm just stirring this up. Got my ranch dressing going. Have you guys bought lettuce? I had to go to a different store for the lettuce. I ended up checking out. I had 2 heads of lettuce and they were bad. So I returned them and I went to a different store and I got salad mix. So why are you so tired? What time did you go to bed yesterday? All right. So we'll see. We're doing a little taste test to see if this is the same. I'll go ahead and taste test it for you guys so you don't have to waste your money. You can save money if it's worth it, and if not, skip it. All right, so just kind of mixing this in. But that's a really good point. Your break went by so fast. We still have a couple days. But as far as our days off, yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing today. Today was running errands day. Did my laundry and had to go get my chicken, my 8 chicken. And you had to do it. I left at 4, didn't get home till almost 9, just to go grocery shopping and do my laundry. Hopefully this week they're going to put in my laundry stuff. Told you guys when I bought this house, I was all excited. It's a lake house. I opened the laundry room. I see the outlet for the dryer. And I'm like, oh, cool. It's got laundry, but there's no laundry hookup, only for the dryer. But so I have a washer and dryer. I just don't have the water part. All right. So we got this all mixed up. I want you to look creamier than that. Let me get my whisk. All right. So we'll just whisk it on up. And then we'll get to the where's Heavenly. I don't know. I miss her. I got to pay attention to what time she logs in. She might be logging in earlier. I don't know. Am I just too late for her? I got this. Was it cruet or croquette? Cruet? I think it's a cruet. And then we'll just pour it in there. I want to buy more of these. They used to have where if you bought the salad dressing mix, of course it makes just a smidge more, that it will come with this. You could purchase it that way. Almost as good, but this hasn't sat. They tell you to let it sit for half hour. Probably Hidden Valley Ranch. It's been so lonely without her. Aw, I'm sorry. We'll try this after it sits. It's decent. It's pretty good. But this I got at Aldi's. So dang it. I'm craving the Hidden Valley, I think. I'll double taste it after it sits for a little bit to see if it's the same. But I think it's a little different. Has a different, stronger taste. It tastes like it was something stronger in it, like a off balance. So we'll see. I'll taste it in a little bit. Okay. I hope that flavors up the right way. I'm going to take a sip of coffee. And we have eight rotisserie chicken. They came in the nice containers, but I took them out. And Dixie's been patiently waiting. I'm going to go ahead and give her some chicken. Come here, pups. Let me give Dixie her chicken. But feel free to open the conversation up. Let me get one more bowl. All right, here we go, guys. We are ready. We are live. We are ready. It's fine though. I know. It's okay. All right, now that it's getting to be 79 degrees in here. Okay, and I'll put my hair up. All right, all these things you gotta do. So you guys looking forward to winter, or do you dread winter? I am not looking forward to it at all. Quick little reminder, we do have our trip to Costa Rica coming up in June. Hopefully you guys can join. I just found out last night Holly might be going with us. So that'll be exciting to have her come. I know Sarah's been talking about it, Heather, and we need some dudes. How about some dudes joining us? Got a couple guys interested, but we'll see. You guys, what's today's date? Is it already the 1st? It's my grandma's, my dog's, and my cousin's birthday. I hope no, it's not the 1st yet. Is it the 1st? This is a headband. This is not a hair tie, but it'll work. My glasses will work. So it is the 30th. You guys have until 2 more days, today and tomorrow, to save $150 on the trip. So Jose, good to have you here. We are deboning the chicken. And let me grab one more bowl. I'll use this one. That's good, Dixie. I'll give Dixie a little bit more. I'll use this for scraps. All right. So your dog eats licorice. Oh my goodness. Here, pups. Gentle. So Jose, did you celebrate Thanksgiving? What are we cooking? We just got done with homemade ranch dressing, and I am deboning 8 chicken right now that I got. I keep telling you guys, only $3 from 4 to 6 o'clock at Gordon Food Service. So, and then I'm going to re-taste test the ranch dressing. I bought it at Aldi's, the mix. And we're going to retest it. It's a little different, I think. I'm going to let it sit for the half hour. Did I do some cooking yesterday? No, I did not. I was going to, but then my mother at her place, they had Thanksgiving dinner. And so that was at noon. So then on the way home, I stopped at my friend's house and she cooked. So I know I've been cooking and cooking. Wish I could help you. I know I could use the help. Oh my gosh, that would be nice. I would love that, Mimi. Such a kind soul, my goodness. All right. I could definitely use the help. This takes a while. So it is now currently 12:26 where I am. Let's see how long it takes me to debone 8 chicken. I wish you could give dogs chicken bones, but you can't. I did an amazing brownie 420 infusion. Oh my goodness. You party boy, you. Party boy. Did you ever see that video? That one who's like, I'm dying. I think I'm dead. Oops. There you go, Dixie. I'll give Dixie that piece. All right. So one of these was so tender that I picked it up to put it in this bag so I could fit everything in my fridge, and it completely fell apart. It was so tender. So I did defrost. Tomorrow I am making homemade pizza. I got 4 kids coming over. So they are going to decorate the pizza, and I am going to make homemade pizza dough. So we'll see how that turns out. So why can't you give bones? They love it. Who's coming? I got 2 of my female friends coming over with each have 2 kids. So they're coming over and we're having dinner together. The kids all play, and us women are going to talk about you guys. No, we're just going to chit chat and have a nice time. But let me come over. Well, hop in your car, girlfriend. So, yeah, that would be what, a 6 to 8 hour drive for you. Something like, well, no, I don't know. What state are you in now? What state? You getting me confused. Are you in Alabama or are you in Pennsylvania? You'd love to visit as well? You've done a 16 plus hour drive. Yeah, I used to do trips down to Florida all the time when I would drive straight through 24 hours, no problem. Now it's like, oh my gosh. I go see my mom and I'm like, oh, I got to recover. Where'd you go 16 hours away? I did it once. I was so stupid. I went to, I got to tell you, me moving to Florida, I think I told you, some of you guys this, where I got in my car. I'm like, I'm moving to Florida. Oh, Mom, you're in California. Oh, okay. You don't want to come here then. It's cold. I used to live in Sacramento, but I wanted to move to either Florida or South Carolina, and I just kept going back and forth. I went back and forth like 3 or 4 times. I'd get to the border. I'm like, but I make more money in South Carolina. And then I get to South Carolina. I'm like, but it's warmer in Florida. I went back and forth. I drove myself crazy. And then, of course, I was super tired. So when you're super tired, you don't think through things. You've gone from California all the way to North Carolina. That's got to be more than 16 hours, though. Or are you saying 16 hours and then you stop? Florida has the best weather. Florida, well, they also have some terrible weather at times. My poor friend, she's been caught in hurricanes several times. But she might be going, you love the braids? Thank you. They help keep the food out or the hair out of the food. So thank you for that. On Thursday, I'll be my little Dutch girl. I got to post pictures of me in my Dutch costume because we're taking this is a good chicken. Taking the kids from school to Amsterdam and Paris. You'd love to marry me. You just want me cooking for you. It is freaking like 91 degrees there now. I know, that would be nice. That would be nice. Austin, aw. Thank you, Austin. And but yeah, she went through several hurricanes, and it's like before she could even get the house fixed from the last one, they get hit with another one. I was there during tropical storms, and when I was in Fort Lauderdale, oh my goodness. That was crazy. That was some crazy weather. But I've also been through 2 tornadoes. Have you guys ever been through a tornado? Like, that was scary. Very scary. It was like walls of water just coming right at you. And Salvation Army, I was driving by trying to save my life. And the whole glass wall just imploded as I was driving by. My car started to float. You're used to the cold. All right, come on over. You'd think I'm 54 years old. You'd think by now, this is a nice, tender, moist one. You'd think by now I'd be used to it. I cannot tolerate the cold. I'm miserable with the cold. I go numb. So, yeah, every time I'm here, if I didn't have a job that was a good job, then I bought a house on the lake. It's like, should I move? And then I'm like, I'm never going to get a lake house like this again. So I got a really good price on it. So I got to wait for that to pop up. I see half the letters. Almost stopped at Metro PCS to get a new screen today, but they have a sale going on and I didn't want to get trapped into it. So I'm going after the sale. I don't want to buy what they're selling. So how are you used to the cold? It gets bitter cold here. You want some more, Dixie? She has dog food. She just doesn't want it. So why would you want to marry me? Why would you want to marry me? Michelle is here. Oh, Michelle. Michelle, come on over. Michelle lives right across the way. You can help me. I'm deboning 8 rotisserie chickens. And tomorrow we're making homemade pizza. We just got done making ambrosia and homemade ranch dressing. Good to have you popping on in. So, yeah, we're just talking and cooking. And I got done doing a podcast tonight. So, yeah. Tomorrow making homemade pizza. My friend Miss V will be over tomorrow, so if you want to stop by and have some pizza tomorrow. Austin says, love your eyes and hair. I consider you my friend. Well, we are friends. It's nice having you popping on in here. Chad says, I absolutely love it, and also your cooking. You have an amazing personality. Thank you, Chad. Most of the time, unless I'm super tired. You always wear long sleeves. I always wear my winter jacket. I'm not wearing it now because I turned my heat up to 79 degrees. But yeah, I know my daughter, when we were living together, she had her boyfriend move in before they got married. And he was like, I have never seen you without your coat. And he lived there. So I'd go to sleep in it, wake up. I was always. That's one thing. My hands actually go numb. So what's your favorite thing, Chad, so far that I've cooked? We've made a lot of different things. And if you guys have any leftovers, I hope you make something delicious. Try some of the recipes. So, yeah, Austin, we are friends. We are definitely friends. If you guys want to join me in Costa Rica, you can meet me in person. That's why I set that up. You love the casserole you made the other day. I made a lot of casseroles. Which one? Did you try it? You got to try it. I know I dropped off a bunch of food for my mom that every night that we made something, I froze it. And, man, I wanted some. There was a sacrifice on some of them. Some of them turned out so good. But can CC the chicken you are deboning? Oh, man. Let's see. Yes, I will angle this. Oh, here you go, Dixie. Let me wash my hands so I can angle this a little bit better. All right. One sec, guys. Ooh, even the water's cold. I think I'm going to have to do it on my little table for you guys to see it. But yeah, I will do that for you. I need to buy like a third phone line. So when I use my computer, the screen is very limited. That's the hardest part about this is, let's see. There we go. All right. So we got our chicken. Let me dump this. No. Okay, so we got our chicken. Here we go, guys. We'll put it over here so you can see. Is that good? All right. Then I can't see what you guys write as well, though. But I'll see you guys commenting, and I'll come back and check. How's that? They also had some, I did get the puff pastry instead of the filo dough. So I can make exactly what I want to make instead of making do. I told you guys, probably won't buy that filo dough again. But that puff pastry, that's what I thought I bought. And that would be good. But all different kinds of cheeses. I know you guys wanted my macaroni and cheese recipe. We'll go ahead and get that going in a couple days. I did get more. There you go. So is that better? Maybe you can make mashed potatoes now. That would be good. Mashed potatoes with that chicken would be amazing with gravy. I agree. I definitely agree on that one. That's when I was in high school and stuff. That's what I would get for lunch. It was 60 cents, and you could have a side dish of mashed potatoes with gravy. And I'm like, that's all I want, mashed potatoes and gravy. And then I also went through a Susie Q stage where I always bought a Susie Q. And then the other time I would share a salad bar with my friend. That's how we saved money. Our parents would give us, it was $1.75. Probably got $2 from my parents. And we figured out that if we split the salad bar, that we'd each get $1 a day. So, oops. Uh-oh. I do have mashed potatoes. I could do that. I could definitely do that. I bought some Bisquick. I've been craving Bisquick for some reason. Have you guys ever tried those Pillsbury pizza crusts? I am going to make my own pizza crust tomorrow, but I'm just wondering, there's a lady saying that they're really good. So that would have saved a lot of work, but I'll be logging in earlier tomorrow so you guys can watch me prepare the dough. So since they're kids, I won't have you see them making the pizza, but I'll have to make do. I'll have to make do. So relationships, with the amount of divorces, and you'd think people would learn their lesson as time goes by. First marriages last the longest, second, third, each subsequent one tends to be shorter. There's like some psychological reasons for that. People don't take the time a lot of times to learn their lessons, and they attract the same type of people. And sometimes the toxicity, it takes time to manifest. But Chad, why would she make mashed potatoes out of the blue? Because they're delicious. I think because he's craving them. And they're just boxed. It'd be super easy. But yeah, if I have company, I'll make real mashed potatoes. Or more of like a love interest. Gotta be a love interest for real mashed potatoes. All right, so I like it with gravy. The powdered gravy mixes are usually okay. That turkey gravy, I don't like the turkey or chicken gravy mixes. I don't know, that's just me. Not that I don't like that kind, but all right, Dixie, this is not for you. You being good? Sit. There we go. So, Michelle, if you're still watching, how was your Thanksgiving? Did you guys watch the game? I'm sure you did. Did you go to the game? I think she went to the game. All right, so another one down. How much is that? 2 or 3 of them? That's no. Let me wipe this out. Got a little bit of the ambrosia in it. All right. I was just going to use it for garbage, but decided to do it a different way. All right. So we'll go back over to the table. That's good for the dog. Yeah, she loves it. She loves chicken day. I've been doing this, like almost once a week, buying 8 of them or whatever. I cook and then I get the food away, or I eat some of it. All right. It's a lot of chicken, though. It's really worth it. I bought all of these, and it was like $25. So they do charge tax. Michigan, we have 6% sales tax because it's a prepared food, is my guess. But still, it's not bad at all. I can give Dixie, this piece is a little dried out. So what are some convenient things that you guys do? This is a convenient thing that I like to do. I mean, this part's not convenient, but having it already cooked and just ready to go. That way you can, I bought some stir fry stuff and you can just whip it on up. Quick, easy meal. I like to put this on top of salads now that I have my homemade salad dressing, which I hope turns out a little bit more exact to Hidden Valley. And I'll see you guys. Austin says, my dad boils chicken for the dog. Oh. And Chaco, good to have you back. Did you celebrate Thanksgiving? How was your Thanksgiving? This is a good piece. So for Thanksgiving, I want to know what everybody's favorite side dish was. You guys are too quiet on that. I need to know. I bought the stuff too to make my sister's corn thingy. Do you guys have like a corn casserole? It's supposed to be with creamed corn, but I'll just go ahead and cream it. I did buy the corn. And when you guys grocery shop, do you just go to one store or do you have to pop into several of them? You gave out your advent calendars yesterday. The kids were happy, but didn't go in them. That's good. I know I got to mail one out. I should have gotten it out today. My mom had one for my nephew, her grandson. But she sent it to her place. And I see you guys joining. Ooh, I got oh my gosh. Thank you. I got my subscriber in here. Subscriber, if you would like to do a private chat afterwards where it's only subscribers, I can go ahead and set that up if you let me know. But Brian, nice to have you here. Thank you for being such a good support to me. I definitely appreciate that. Kind of helps so I can do different creative things like cooking and I don't know, a whole bunch of different things. And hopefully, Brian, I don't know if you are going to come with us to Costa Rica, but I would love to meet you in person. And Chaco, it was a good. I love that. Wow, you're jealous. What are you jealous? Oh, about going? What are you jealous of, Mimi? Going to Costa Rica? If you guys like doing that, I will continue setting up trips like every 6 months or so. They know. They know not to. There you go. So tomorrow I really should take a trip into town and mail that out. I work right by the post office, so I don't know. But then I got a timing where I'm trying to get my dog to let her out. It's like everything never falls into place about the subs. Well, I appreciate that. Anybody else want a sub? That is always welcome. Oh, about the private chat. Yeah, they get little bonuses. So I need to do another video for them. Brian, can you tell me if you were able to see the videos that I posted just for the subs? That helps me know because I post things and I don't know if you guys see it. So there are certain little perks, but I do go live for a lot. So you'll still be able to see me, Mimi. Don't have to worry about it. I know my mom gave me an advent calendar and oops, I opened it because my sister did too. My sister opened it and she's like, but I already did. And so then I was like, well, if she did, can't I? So, what's the point of the subs? The subs, they get a little extra special attention and they help support my channel. There's like a subscription fee. So they're helping me get closer and closer to retirement so I can do this full time for you guys. I would love to do that. As soon as I get to a certain dollar amount, I would quit my job in a heartbeat. You ordered Tupperware from your friend who sells it. Boy, that stuff has gotten so expensive. That stuff's good though. How much is like a bowl or what'd you end up buying? My aunt, I don't know if my aunt still sells it or not. She used to sell it. I'm sure it's gotten expensive though. Everything's gotten so expensive. Gas went down a little bit though. I saw that today. I was pretty surprised. Kind of wish I got out of my car and filled up. With special attention. I still give you special attention, Mimi. I talk to you a lot. So I'm curious. They used to have those little tiny cups. Those were always the fun ones. And in first grade, I had a teacher that I absolutely loved. And no, it's third grade. And she had those little tiny cups that had little tops, and she would fill them with glue. They're the cutest little cups. And my table buddy stole all the glue. And so I went to her house. She was my friend. And I saw that she had all the glue thingies from my teacher. And it broke my heart. And I told on my friend. But I felt bad, like, and the thing too is she didn't just take one. She took like 12 of them. Teacher probably had 24 of them or 30 of them, but she took way more than she needed to. So I felt really bad for my teacher because she was so nice. That's the thing, you know. You spent $104 at Tupperware. I talk to you a lot in chat. $104. So you got 2 bowls and the cups. What did you get? I do like Tupperware though. You got to burp it. Let's talk about burping your Tupperware. Mimi, do you know what burping your Tupperware means? I'm going to ask Mimi. LOL. So tell me, Mimi, do you know what burping your Tupperware means? I think Debbie does. Guys, do you know what burping your Tupperware is? No. Let's see if somebody can tell me. I know what it is, but who's going to tell me? Not Debbie. Debbie probably knows. Who knows what burping Tupperware is? You gotta burp it. Gotta burp it. All right, so you take your Tupperware and then you put the lid on and you walk it around and you kind of put the air out and then you lift a little bit and let the air out. So you seal it and then push in and let some air out. So it's a little extra tight. Letting the air out, just don't read out loud. Oh, I already said it. So, yes. Next time, type it, don't read this out loud. That's like an after the fact. So, yes, but you're right, Debbie. That is exactly what it is. Letting the air out. And you do that, it helps keep it fresh. And also another trick is if you guys have fresh fruits and vegetables that you chopped up, it's good to put it in like cold water and just put that in the fridge with water so it stays cold and crisp. It's so funny. It's 79 degrees in here and I'm getting cold. I am not going to make it through this winter. Because where I'm at now too, the doors to let Dixie out, I hope I don't get snowed in. I hope I don't get snowed in. There's one door I think I can open out back, but then I have to walk around. The way the house is facing, I think, no, it's still going to get drifts. I don't know. We shall see what happens. I hope I don't get snowed in. Actually, that'd be kind of nice. Do I like sweet potato pie? It's probably like pumpkin pie. I don't know if I've ever had sweet potato pie. I'm not crazy about sweet potatoes. I did have sweet potatoes at my friend's house, and she made them really good. I would probably somewhat like it. If that's the dessert you had, that's probably what I would eat. But I don't know. Debbie, is sweet potato pie a lot like pumpkin pie? Because I'm not crazy about pumpkins. I love pumpkin seeds, but I had the best pumpkin pie yesterday. So good. So I don't mind. Oh, you're eating. You're eating some sweet potato pie. Does it, Mimi? You've had pumpkin pie. Is it a lot like pumpkin pie? Because if so, I would like it. You got those round containers with the lids that you can use for cookies and stuff. They're purple. So it is a lot like it. Okay, I would probably like it. Can you tell the difference between the two? Dixie, you're ridiculous. My dog eats more than I do. We just weighed her at the vet. She is 49.8 pounds. Today she's probably 50. We got to put you on a diet, Dixie. Got to get ready for. No, you can't really tell. Okay, then I would like it. I wonder the sweet potato. Remember how we made that pumpkin? Here I go doing it over here again. The pumpkin and all right, we'll bring this over here. Pumpkin, chocolate cake mix, and chocolate chips. Wonder if you could do that. You probably could do it with sweet potatoes, you think? Or some yams. Dixie. My dog is so loyal right now. These are nice big chunks of chicken. Maybe I'll make a salad with some of this chicken. I was all chickened out. Chickened out. Too much chicken. So I defrosted burger. And then I go and buy more chicken. What did they say about my dog's eye? If you guys remember when I was doing a live, I looked down and saw Dixie Doo's eye, and it was like blood red. She's got like it kind of looks like an ulcer, but it's like a canker or something like that. It's probably a cyst, is what they think. And it just irritated her eyes. So she's on some eye drops for steroids to kind of help with any irritation, but she'll be okay. It's just irritated. It's not quite as red. I've been giving her the drops. And she snuggles with me like crazy after I give her the drops. So she's probably like, please don't do that. Please love me. I do love you. That's why I do it. So, yes, thank you for asking. So, yeah, it's an irritation. It's not an infection. And there's nothing they can really do about it. So hopefully that thing doesn't bug her eye too much. It's almost like, you know how styes get right there by your eyelashes? But it's not a stye. She's getting older. She's 11. She just had her birthday November 1st, right, Dixie Doo? I think she's 11. If my math is mathin'. I think these chickens actually gave more. We got a whole other chicken to do. Let's cook a side. I'm not done with the chicken yet. Oh my, that's nasty. Well, yeah, but we're getting it taken care of, so she won't be a nasty dog for long. Nasty dog. Got one more chicken to do. Calling my dog nasty. Oh my goodness. Breaking my heart. That's my Dixie Doo. She's not. It can be gross. I get it. Do you guys like chicken wings? I don't. I used to love the drumsticks. No, I'm not crazy about them. I prefer a thigh over a drumstick. I don't eat wings at all. So, some people are really into chicken wings. If it's a boneless wing that actually makes you feel like there's meat on it, I'll eat it. So do you guys like wing night? And it used to be that wings were really cheap compared to the other chicken. Now it's so popular that they raise the prices on chicken wings. So they're ripping you off, guys. You're paying for bone. And then you got to buy dental floss because you're all like picking at the bone. This is nice and meaty. Look at this, guys. These 8, I think, gave us more meat this time. Because this bowl is really, really full. Yeah, we're not done yet. Almost done. I think the side I'm going to cook is salad. You're going to have a salad tonight. I love salad. You like chicken wings? What kind of chicken wings? You like the buffalo? Wings are good. What you talking about, ma'am? And you're talking about the pie. Okay. But chicken wings, I don't know. I'm not into them. Not into them. Yeah. It's just, I don't, and it's not like I'm a freak where I won't eat the skin off of chicken. I try not to, but sometimes I crave it because it can be good. But I eat chicken for the meat, and I don't know. I also don't like hot, spicy stuff. So that could be part of it too. A lot of the times chicken wings are like buffalo wings and spicy wings. So that could be part of it too. We're going to make a salad together though, because I want to try some of that ranch dressing after it's sat a little bit of time. All right, guys, we're getting near the end. Getting near the end of the chicken. Dixie's starting to panic. But feel free to tell me what topics you guys would like to talk about, or if you have any questions about the trip coming up to Costa Rica, or some of the healing things that you guys have done, or challenges. You guys feeling better about life? I'd love to hear some of the projects you guys do, or some coping techniques, or even just what's going on in life. We have one life, might as well live it. Definitely don't chase people though. That's when they lose respect for you. Also, when we help too much, people just start taking advantage of it. They start feeling entitled, and that's why, a lot of times you have good intentions, but it can actually damage a relationship if it's too easy. People appreciate what they invest in. Like I'm going to take better care of my car because I'm paying for it, or my house. I'm going to keep updating it. But, if I go visit somebody's house, I'm not going to be fixing their roof or worried about this or that. You just kind of pass the responsibility. You might tell them what's wrong, but relationships, there's a lot to learn about them. They're not as easy as it seems. And then as you get older, we all have trauma. I know the younger generation, they see their trauma. They don't quite see our trauma a lot of times. And there's things that we probably could have done better. Sometimes we try to overcompensate for traumas that we went through, and we think we're doing the right thing. But as you get older, you learn, and then you pass on the information, but nobody wants to listen. So life is frustrating. We never want to hear good advice. Why is that? There's a lot of good advice I've given you guys. Have you taken it? Tell me some of the things you guys have taken. We had to apply the things that we learned, not just listen to it. And sometimes that's like a trust thing. If you're going to go see a counselor, do you trust them for their good advice? Or I do life coaching. You guys can sign up for a session with me, But we got to put that into motion. Otherwise, it's just all wasted. All right. Still more chicken. Chad says the only trauma I have is not having enjoyed food more when I was younger. So now I've made it my mission to fix that trauma. I now eat everything. You gotta be careful with that. So Mimi says, I don't trust nobody. We got to be careful about that. We got to find somebody that we trust. And there's going to be a time where if we don't trust anybody, it's really going to be to our detriment. Just like if you had some, I don't know, major illness, and there's a time that you can save your life by taking a chance on a doctor or things like that. So I hope you trust me, Mimi, or some adult in your life. And hopefully you can trust some of your friends too. There's a lot of good people out there. I wouldn't write everybody off. All right, we are going to try this one more time. See if it's better. Dang it. It's good, but it's not better. Dang it. It was really crazy. I should have just bought the Hidden Valley. Oh, wow. Did I? I think I waited on it. Yeah, I don't think I bought it. I bought 4 packets of this stuff. It's all right. Don't buy it from Aldi's. Get the... I'll try one more. One more swoop. One more taste test. Trying to think what would. Oh. All right, we're going to do this. I'm going to doctor it up because I want it to taste a little better. All right. Because I ain't having it. We're going to dump some out. This has thickened. All right, I'll just pour it all in here. I'm a little saddened. I hope this is smart. Otherwise, I just ruined the whole thing. Maybe after it sits overnight. It's got a stronger flavor of something. So there you go. I just added in some buttermilk. I don't know if that was smart. I don't know. Low fat buttermilk. What the heck is that? How did I get low? Do they sell low fat buttermilk? Oh, well, guess what? Chicken butt. I can't picture what that flavor is that's too strong for me. Hopefully. Mm-hmm. I like it now. I think it was just too concentrated. One more piece. All right, we'll try it one more time. Oh, I shouldn't do that. No, ma. Oh, is it? Oh. So there you go. If your stuff is too strong, just add buttermilk. There we go. Wow. I don't know what to do with that now. I got like, that's good now. Your favorite actress texted you. Who's your favorite actress? Be careful. That might be a scam. Was it Keanu Reeves? He asked me to marry him. Was it Keanu Reeves? So do you think it really was him? Whoever texted you? It's not a scam. You've been texting. Who's your favorite? Let add a little salt. You love scammers. It's fun to mess with them. I did mess with Keanu Reeves. I did mess with Keanu Reeves. I was like, oh my gosh, I've been waiting for you, and you're the love of my life, and I knew it would happen one day. And yeah, I took him on. Is that Rebecca or Rebecca? I don't know who that is. Who is that? LOL. Yeah, it was a big, long thing. But it was so obvious it was a scam. They did have on CNN, they were talking about how some people, like, kind of feel sad for them that they go like to a different country thinking that they had this great job, and they're actually like kidnapped and forced to do that. Look it up. All right. Why is it doing that now? Man, I can't win. Why is it doing that? I'm going to let this sit. That buttermilk, I think, is really thickening it. I can't win. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Okay, so we got our dressing. Last time. We're going to accept it as it is. But for those who know, you can mess with them and get a good laugh. Yeah. LOL, you the same air from my godmother. LOL. There you go. Yeah, Keanu Reeves. Oh my gosh, that was. I think I did a whole video on it. Dixie, you've had enough. It was going round and round, and you know, he's like, well, we can't talk until you send me money, and he won't we can't FaceTime until I send him the money to prove my love, and you know, and then I kind of mess with him. I'm like, are you sure only $250? I can send you $600. I want to make sure you have enough. And he's like, no, $250 is okay. And I think he just wanted to make sure I would send the money. I'm like, see, now I know that you're honest and not a scammer, because, you know, it's like, yeah, right. And then I told him I was going to get the money. And then I told him I was in a car accident. I hit a deer. Because, I mean, this was like 4 or 5 days of, you know, him like, and I knew it was fake from the beginning, but, you know, promising me the world and all the games that they play. And so I ended up going home from my mom's, and there's actually a deer that was hit. So there's a dead deer, and I took a picture of it and I sent it to him, because he's like, I told him I had the card. Of course, you have to do a card. Air means, oh, you spell it different. ALR means all right. Okay. I didn't know that. You didn't know that. Scammers give themselves away. They can't spell them. They'll call you dear. Hello, dear. Hello, dear. But my Chinese friends would call me dear too. So if you're friends with them, they're allowed to do that. All right, here you go. No more. All right, let's get these in the bags. I gotta try my ambrosia. Let's see. I have to sneeze. I love that stuff. I love that stuff. I haven't had ambrosia. Oh, probably 20 years. But it's really good. Hello. Good to have you joining in. We just got done deboning 8 rotisserie chickens. And we made ranch dressing and amazing ambrosia. Guys, that turned out good. If you like coconut, like if you like Mounds bars, things like that, not everybody does, but you will love this stuff. Super easy to make. Kind of expensive in the stores, not expensive when you make it. But yeah, the spelling is definitely one thing to look out for. Hello, good to have you here. How was your Thanksgiving? All right, so this is the chicken we deboned. Look at all that. That's a huge bowl of chicken. About half of this went to my dog, Dixie Doo. All right, so let's put these into the bags. The other thing I don't suggest getting from Aldi is their Ziploc bags. I'm not crazy about them. But I'll have to show you, I got a cool jacket. I got a jacket from Aldi's today. It's $10, but it's my gold glitter one. It's like sequiny. So I have to show you my gold jacket. $10. Super comfortable. It's a bomber jacket. But if you guys hang on after I wash my hands, I can show you that jacket. It's only $10. It'd be a great Christmas gift. If they have a black one, you can get it for me in a medium, so it's long enough. But, and then Mimi, you tell me if you like it or hate it. I like to sparkle. Not everybody likes to sparkle, but I'm going through my sparkle stage. A little glow up glamour. All right. Look at my dog just standing here. But yeah, as far as that scammer thing, they were saying that, the people were like, I felt really bad doing it, but like they were at the mercy. Like there's some scary people out there that will you. So it was like a survival thing to them. That they had to produce a certain amount of money, and so they're in like desperation mode. Other times it's just people just scamming. There's this one girl, I gotta check out what her name is. At first, I don't know how old she is, like 16 to 18 or something. She's pretty young, but she had really bad liver disease, whatever was going on with her. She needed her second transplant. And I have never seen yellow and I'm not trying to be mean. She's a beautiful girl, but the Minions that you'll see, her eyes were that color, like so yellow, and her skin was pretty much super yellow too, but her eyeballs. And so somebody opened up a GoFundMe in her name and scammed $90,000. So if you know who I'm talking about, comment her name. She said, I will never ask for money, never will, never have. And do you guys know who I'm talking about? She's on TikTok. But there's people out there who are taking advantage of somebody else's misfortune. And, people that do need it, like let's say she did need the help, people are going to start not giving to people. It's like this whole trickle-down effect. There's nothing wrong with if she did ask. I mean, her medical bills have to be astronomical. And, parents taking her to the doctors and all that. So it makes sense, but it's going to get to the point where nobody's going to help other people. I can already see it now. There's people taking advantage of like, hey, Ven me some money, and nobody's trusting anybody, which I'd suggest not giving them money. But there are times that maybe somebody does need it. I have seen people sending money, like I just sent $20. They could be lying. I don't know. But 360. You gotta donate or subscribe. I'll go ahead and put this in the freezer though. Let me wash my hands. All right, here we go. A little sad on the ranch dressing, guys. I don't know. Kind of sad, but I'm loving the ambrosia. All right, so I do need to turn around to put all this chicken in the freezer. We got how many bags? 6 bags. 6 bags. I'll keep one out for tomorrow. There we go. What time is it? 1:18. Maybe I should make my salad. You guys are so quiet tonight. You're so quiet. All right, I'm going to eat my ambrosia. And thank you for liking the live. I appreciate that. So what do you guys got planned for tomorrow? So when Chad says some people have made careers on YouTube out of scammers. There are some where they set people up like kind of like that catfish kind of thing. Is that what you're talking about? Where they bust them, or are you saying that they're scamming? I know I did a video on Lisa Richards. She's scamming. Same thing I did today, sleep. Is what you're doing tomorrow. There we go. Like exposing scammers. Yeah, there's definitely that's something I wouldn't mind doing. Oh, it's invite somebody to co-host. I haven't done that. Thank you, Mimi, for liking the live. These little pieces of coconut are hard to but yeah, I think tomorrow I'm going to sleep till maybe 10 o'clock. Mimi says, I'm so tired. And thank you for liking the live. So I'll tell you what, guys, I am I eating the chicken? No, I'm not really hungry. Not really hungry. I know. It was one of those days where you're running all day. So yeah, I'm not going to doctor it up. I might have a salad, but no, don't go yet. Don't go yet. You're going to, man, I can't pig out on my ambrosia. You got to act like a lady. Maybe I'll make my salad. I will have a salad before I go to bed. That's like my favorite, are salads. What am I eating? I am eating the ambrosia that we made. It's so good. It's so good. This is so good. This is heaven. That's it. Super easy. Who remembers the recipe? Mimi, do you remember the recipe? Super easy. Let's see if you guys were listening. Give me one ingredient. Mimi, Debbie. One ingredient. You don't remember. You got to remember this. All right. One. I'm a heaven. So call me Ambrosia. One. It was what? 2 pounds? 24 ounces. Is that 2 pounds? No, 32 would be. Marshmallows. Yes. So there's one thing, a good sized tub of sour cream, and then you drain fruit cocktail in a can, and then one thing of mandarin oranges, drain that. So sour cream, fruit cocktail drained, mandarin oranges drained. Pretty much you can do the whole thing too, but a bag of coconut and then a bag of mini marshmallows. And you just mix it up, and it's so good. So good. So good. You'll be the hit of the party. Unless they don't like coconut, and then they won't talk to you. You weren't paying attention, Mimi. I'm trying to teach you. You guys should be writing down all these. You won't be able to remember all of that. Oh, it's not that hard. What is it? 5 ingredients? So, Debbie, your mom used to make it. Do you like it? I love it. I love it. Anybody have a good macaroni salad? Yes, I know. I love it. She even has an exclamation point. So good. I think I might even want to add 2 cans of oranges. I've always thought I need more oranges. And then I'm still like a little kid. I still pick out the grapes. I like grapes, but not in ambrosia. I don't like canned grapes. I think that's what it is. I don't like canned grapes. I mean, I'll eat them, but not my favorite. All right, so you guys want me to make my salad? You still here, Chad? Let's see if Chad's still here. We haven't seen sisters today. Maybe she's got company. Those little pieces of coconut, though. That's why you're not supposed to eat during a live chat. Sarah hasn't joined. You got chili? Wait, what is it? You got chills. Where'd you get chills from? She got chills. I had earlier today. It sounded like something was in my house. A female voice. And you don't know. Ooh, I don't know either. Because I was in the back of the house and I had just turned off the TV because I was getting ready to go live. So I turned the TV off. And then when I'm in the back of the house, I swear it sounded like 5 syllables. I don't know what they said, but could have been. I don't know. It sounded like a female voice. I'm losing my mind. Let's see. Let's see if it flickers. Are you here? Are you here? Hello? Flicker if you're here. Hello? Flicker. Show me a sign. Show me a sign if you're here. Thank you. Okay. No sign. No sign. We had it that one night where it was almost like I was talking. Now I'm going to freak myself out if it starts flickering. It was just responding and just well, what? Do you remember? Because you said you had chills, and then I was talking about the voice sound. No idea what it was, but we had that one chat where for like 40 minutes or half hour, it was flickering my light. And it was just the timing where I'm like, are you here? Show me a sign. And then we talked about God. I don't know. It was just a timing and I don't know. Oh, yeah. And it's not, it's no reason for it to do that. So Debbie, have you ever made it? You said your mom made it, but have you ever made it? And Chad's not talking, so maybe I'm not making my salad. TikTok, I'm sorry about that light in the background. I don't know why it's so. Maybe if I angle this different, does that make a difference? Nope. Ooh, that make it worse. Let's see what Debbie says. You think once. Okay. Well, as long as you tried it once. It's not hard. You just mix the stuff together and it's ready. Oh, yeah. So that's what we were talking about. But all right, guys. So Chad signed off. Chad wanted to see me eat. Missed out. I would have had a salad with you. But tomorrow night, I should be able to go on. Depends if Mallory sticks around. I might talk her into doing a live with me. We'll see. She's been here before. And I'm going to go ahead and sign off. So Phil was quiet. Everything going okay, Phil? Everything going okay? Yeah, sometimes he talks a little bit more. Uh-oh, Brian, your subscription's expiring in 48 hours. Uh-oh. Are you going to re-sign up? I hope so. Let's see what's going to happen. I hope he signs up again. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining, and I hope to see you again. Brian, are you still here? Let's see if Brian is still here. Brian, are you still here? I'll do a little private chat with Brian if you're here. But all right, guys, thanks so much for joining. And Phil or Brian, are you still here? All right, thanks for joining. Good night, guys.